thank this organization enough. When I graduated from the University of Georgia, I'm like Michael, a second generation accountant. My father worked for the IRS though. He was sort of a lone wolf. He was not a member of any organizations. He went on, you know, did it on his own, but that was like he could do that. When I graduated from the University of Georgia, my brother dared me to take the CPA exam. I saw no point in it. I was from Cumming and Dawsonville, and they barely have a red light. I said, why do I need a CPA? My father's practice was my practice, so I don't need a CPA to practice, so I didn't get certified, pass the exam. Joined NSA first, because just from a mail solicitation. I always went to the farm tax school, and while I was at the farm tax school, I ate lunch with some ladies, and I can't even think of that lady's name. She's dead now, from North Georgia chapter, but they said, are you a member of your state organization? No, it wasn't Maureen. It was older than Maureen even. But anyway,
Your Squire?
no,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't. So I said, no, I'm not a member of the state organization, I'm a member of NSA. And they said, well, you've got to be a member of the state organization. If you're going to practice in Georgia, you need to meet your fellow accountants. So I said, okay. They invited me to the NSA, the North Georgia chapter meeting. I went, Norma was there, Jenny Cunningham, there's a bunch of them there that are no longer with us. They made me feel welcome. I joined GAAP, Eddie, that night, and like you say, the rest is history. Ralph McBride, a little later on, got on the State Board of Accountancy, and he said, why aren't you a CPA? And I said, well, I passed the CPA. I guess there was no time limit then because it was in the 70s when I passed the CPA. And he said, well, I'm on the State Board of Accountancy. I want to sign your certificate. So he said, apply for the CPA exam. So I'd already gotten my ACAT credentials. So I had the ACAT credentials, but I didn't have the CPA exam. So to make Ralph happy, more or less, because he bugged me about it every time he saw me, I applied for the CPA, and like you say, the rest is history. Now I sit on the State Board of Accountancy, and I would not be anything but a small town tax practitioner without being a member of this group. And if anybody goes into practice, I don't see how they practice without the networking that we have, the people we can call on. Like Eddie said, if something happens, you know, you can call on somebody to come pick up the slack. I don't see how people are in practice without, I know they can be members of organizations, but how can they get anything out of it unless they're active and meet their fellow practitioners?